Terrell, right?
Yes.
Okay, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Anthony Antonio Terrell. And we have two files. File number 22-21107FH, 22-21108FH. I have attorney Brian Fry appearing on behalf of Mr. Terrell. I have Amanda Wagner appearing on behalf of the people. Mr. Jones prepared the pre-sentence report. Mr. Fry, you verified on Otis he had been released from the Michigan Department of Corrections?
Your Honor, he was actually in the Macomb County Jail last time I knew, but he had been released. I had spoken to him on the phone. We had our last sentencing date with Judge Olsaver. I had talked to him and he was out at that point, and then Judge Olsaver recused himself from the case. It got transferred over here. So I have talked to him on the phone a few times since he's been out of the jail, but I'm not sure where he is today.
Judge, I actually looked into this yesterday too. I checked VineLink. He's not incarcerated anywhere in Michigan that I know of. I called Runaway, they released him in March. Macomb, I think he's done with that sentence. Jackson didn't have him because there's pending things in Jackson. They didn't have him.
So, Mr. Fry, I think at this point, in case somebody has them,
Yeah.
I'm going to issue a bench warrant.
Okay. Yep.
And then if someone has them, I'll get them. But if you hear from them, just let us know, because I'll hold the bench warrant for 2 days.
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. So I'm going to set bond on each file in the amount of $50,000 cash surety. So failure to appear. And that would be $50,000 cash surety. And just let me know if you hear.
I will do that, Your Honor. Thank
All
you.
right. See you in a few minutes.
Yep.
Okay. Mr. Malaro, do you want me to call Mr. McFarland's case and set it for another pretrial and trial date maybe?
Judge, we have a trial date set for the 8th of this May, so I think we're past the point of trying to resolve it.
Okay, I will tell you both. Let me bring Mr. McFarland in. Mr. McFarland, all right, so we are on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Zachary and Michael McFarland, file number 22-21053FH. I'm Salvatore Malaro appearing on behalf of Mr. McFarland, and Amanda Wagner here today on behalf of Phoebe Muir on behalf of the people. I'm also here on file number 22-49695PP in the matter of Megan McFarland versus Zachary McFarland, same attorneys appearing. So I was able to have a bench conference with the prosecutor as well as Mr. McFarland, attorney Sam Malaro. Seems as if we are at an impasse. I would hope that further communications occur. This matter is set for jury trial on August 8th. So I would advise the parties that I am out of the office tomorrow, Monday. So if there's any resolution today, just let me know and I'll squeeze you in somewhere. Otherwise, jury instructions have been provided, Mr. Malaro.
Whatever has been done that needed to be done has been done. Good.
All right. So hopefully everything's been provided and we're ready to go. The jury trial starts on the 8th at 9 a.m. So I would ask that everybody be here by 8:30. So we can just review stuff and be ready to go. If anything changes, obviously, Mr. Malaro, let me know. Let my staff know. We can plan accordingly. All right, Mr. McFarland, I will see you back here on August 8th at 8:30 in the morning. But Mr. Malaro, Judge Olsaver is available, obviously, on the 4th and the 7th. So,
Okay.
Okay.
Yep. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Thank you, Mr. McFarland.
Thank you, Your Honor. You too.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you. All right. So who do I have with me from the jail?
Matthew, Alonso.
Alanis, okay. All right, this is in the matter of, find you on here, hold on a second. Well, the state of Michigan versus Matthew Jean Alanis, file number 2023-21448AX. Mr. Alanis, this is the date and time scheduled for an extradition hearing. Check this paperwork here. An extradition hearing is a proceeding to determine whether you wish to waive your right of extradition. An extradition just means that another state has issued a warrant for your arrest for the commission of a felony. It is in effect a demand by another state for your surrender and to return to that state to face the crime with which you are charged. So you are charged by warrant from the state of, let me see here, Indiana, actually the Blackford Circuit Court, County of Blackford in the state of Indiana, with, let's see, states that they allege that you have committed an extraditable criminal offense in that state to wit, sexual misconduct with a minor, I think 3 counts, furnishing alcohol to a minor of 2 counts, and that is a felony in the state of Indiana. So do you understand those are the allegations against you?
Yeah, I guess, fucking that's bullshit, but yeah, I understand.
Okay, but needless to say, do you understand those are the charges you have facing you in Indiana?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, we cannot here in the state of Michigan or in this court determine the truth or the falsity of the charges against you. So we cannot make any determination regarding guilt or innocence. Do you understand that?
Uh-huh.
The only thing we can do too, well, actually, you do not have to waive your right to extradition. You can require that the governor of the state of Indiana make demand upon the governor of Michigan for a warrant for extradition. You have the right to demand and procure legal counsel. If you cannot afford an attorney, the court will appoint you one at county expense. If you or your attorney wish to test the legality of your arrest, not the charges against you, just the arrest, you may apply within a reasonable time for a writ of habeas corpus. This is a writ by which your custodian is required to bring you before the court for the purpose of having a hearing to determine the legality of your arrest. Do you understand all the rights that I've just given you?
No, I don't understand none of that. What's that mean?
Okay. Do you want an attorney appointed to represent you?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay, so I'm going to appoint Miss Underwood to represent you. So, Miss Underwood, did you receive paperwork on behalf of Mr. Alanis?
Hang
The
on,
extradition?
let me check on that. I don't believe so.
Okay, so Mr. Alanis is an extradition. We will get a copy of that paperwork to you. It's from Indiana. They're saying he has 3 charges of sexual misconduct with a minor and 2 charges of furnishing alcohol to a minor, which are felonies in the state of Indiana. And so he had asked for court appointed counsel. So I'm going to assign both of you to a breakout room. You're either going to go automatically or you're going to be asked to join. You're going to use the mouse and click on join. Did you get an invitation to join? All right. He's gone, Miss Underwood.
Judge, I just forwarded that extradition information to Miss Underwood.
All right, thank you. Miss Adams, could you let them know I need Miss Spiegel next at the jail?
Sure.
They didn't move them wrong.
Okay, yeah, Becky told me. Thanks.
You're right. All right, Miss Underwood, let me close that breakout room and bring the jail back. Miss Underwood, I don't think I'll be able to get through all our sentencings this morning because I'm running out of time.
I apologize, Your Honor.
Brenda, it's not your fault. It's not your fault, but I'm gonna try to take care of Miss Spiegel first because her mom is here. All right.
Okay,
All right, Mr.
All right,
All right, so we are back. So, sir, have you had an opportunity to speak with Miss Underwood?
Yes.
All right, are you satisfied with Miss Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she's given you?
I mean, yeah, I guess. She just said,
Okay,
yeah,
Your Honor,
hold on,
I
Miss Underwood, hold on. So, sir, you understand you have these charges that are pending in Indiana.
yes,
And Indiana has a holder, they want you extradited to Indiana. Do you understand that?
yeah,
And then you would go to Indiana, you probably get a court-appointed attorney and you deal with these charges, plead guilty, plead not guilty, have a trial, whatever it might be. Do you understand that?
yeah,
The only thing we can really look at is whether or not these are valid felonies in Indiana. And therefore, they're able to extradite you. But we can't look at whether you're guilty of the crime or not. Do you understand that?
yeah.
Okay. And so Ms. Underwood was appointed to represent you to talk about whether or not you should waive your right
She said, yeah,
to have a hearing.
basically, either way, I'm going back, so it doesn't matter. Right?
Well, basically, if it's a felony charge in Indiana and we have a hearing and they can prove it's a felony charge, then yes, you would be sent to Indiana. But I mean, you always have those rights. So are you satisfied with what she told you?
Their decision.
Who are you? I don't know who you're looking at and who you're
Oh,
talking
no,
to.
I'm
so-
sorry. It's just the officer.
I gave him his waiver.
Okay.
He gave me the waiver papers.
Well, I haven't gotten to that point yet, so don't talk to him when I'm talking to him, because I don't need him to sign those yet.
Sorry.
So you've had a chance to speak with Ms. Underwood, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay, and are you satisfied with her as your attorney?
She, yeah, I mean, yeah, she really explained, she just said that, if we can make it easier, make it hard. And the easy way is just to sign the papers and go back.
Okay, but do you understand if you believe, like, I had one person challenge this because it wasn't him, it was somebody else. And we had a hearing and it wasn't him. So there are valid reasons to challenge it, but, you know, if you are in fact Matthew Jean Alanas, and your correct information is in here, and your driver's license, and all that information is correct. And are you live in Michigan, right? But
Yeah.
so, do you want to waive your right to a hearing and go to Indiana, or do you want to have a hearing?
We can just, I guess, I don't know, I guess I can waive my rights and go to Indiana, but like I said, I would like somehow to speak to my girlfriend up here so I can get everything lined up. to
So I
have-
can't help you with that. You can
I
try
know.
a jail call, but I can't do that, okay?
That's what everybody like, it feels like no one wants to. Yeah, it's,
Well, I can't call your girlfriend.
I know,
and, you know,
I know.
Yeah, and you have the ability to make a jail call and she can take it but
How do
I
you-
can't.
Can someone show me how to do this stuff? Cause I haven't been in jail. Sorry, I'm not a criminal.
Oh.
Like, I don't,
What do you just want to call your girlfriend and let her know where you are?
I just wanted to let her know what's going on. Like, if they're gonna expedite me down there, that'd be, what jail I'll be in, like, just. the
Does she know
information.
you're here? Does she know you're here?
Yeah, see, I've been taking care of her. She's got cancer and so does my mom.
Okay,
That's why. like,
So,
all
Mr.
right.
Galanis, I don't know where you're gonna be going, except there's probably a county jail in Blackford. And that's probably where you're gonna go.
Okay,
So, I mean, maybe Miss Underwood could drop a voicemail to her, just letting her know that you're gonna be transported to Blackford County, Indiana.
okay.
And then your girlfriend could look up that information.
Is there a way I can see what's on my books? Like, does that go with me? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like. How does
I
that-
don't know, I don't know the policy and procedure for the jail. If there's money on your books, if your personal effects, yeah, I would assume they go with you.
That's what I'm trying to, like, figure out, like, how do I get my stuff with me to have down there if they're gonna transform me or do whatever, like, you know what I mean?
So,
Like, it's
I
hard
will
on
just
me.
tell you, I don't work for the jail, and they have their own policies and procedures, and I'm not familiar with all of them. But I would think that they're not gonna keep your stuff, right? So you can ask them what their policies are. So do you want to waive your right to extradition to a writ of habeas corpus and go voluntarily to the state of Indiana?
I mean, I
And
can't.
base-
Oh, I got a question for you, though, like, what was like, how can you guys just come to my work and pick me up on this warrant, though, like, if it's from Indiana? They just came into my work and got me, like, how does that? work?
Right, so I sign warrants all the time for
I know.
people in other states, yeah.
Okay, I was just wondering, because like, it was like, I was just trying to get enough money so I could get a lawyer to fight this,
Right, so, I mean, they have interstate warrants, so.
I know.
Then do you want, all right, so you're gonna waive your right to extradition and go to Indiana to face the charges against you in that state?
I mean, I don't have a choice, yeah.
Okay,
sorry.
well, you
Oh,
do
sorry.
have a choice, so
Okay.
do you wanna waive them or do you not?
Yeah, I mean, she said
All
that.
Okay,
Just
so
give
now
me-
I need you to sign and date all copies of the paperwork. Now I need you to do that.
Okay,
It's, today is August 3rd of 2023.
now when will I go?
Usually it's within a week.
Another week sitting here?
No, it could be today, it could be tomorrow, it could be, Monday, I don't know, it depends on when Indiana has officers available to come get you.
What if they don't come again?
But if they don't come get you, then the jail usually notifies me and we come back over for a hearing and then I release you on a bond.
On a bond?
Yeah, or just release you, whatever, at the time.
Cause like I said, I've been waiting here, they were supposed to come get me Tuesday.
Do you want to sign this or not?
Yes,
I
sorry,
gotta
sorry,
go.
I'm sorry.
Okay,
I'm
I
sorry.
mean, I can't tell you what Blackwood County is gonna do.
Well, I just don't wanna be sitting here forever.
Right, well, we won't let you sit there forever.
Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. I highly appreciate it.
Okay, hold on. Let me know when you're done signing. Okay, I've just admitted a bunch of people from the drug court team. So I am going to open up a breakout room and assign you to that breakout room. Go ahead and join it. I'm just finishing up here.
Me?
Nope, I'm talking to a bunch of other people.
Oh, sorry.
Hold on, let me. Teresa, I'm gonna sign. Teresa, I'm gonna sign you to the breakout room and I'll be with you guys in a minute. Teresa, go join that breakout room. I'm just finishing up some sentencings.
Great, thank you.
Thank you. All right, have you signed all those yet, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so can you raise your right hand for me? Do you swear that the signing of those papers is your free act and deed for the purpose of waiving extradition?
Waiving extradition.
Are you willingly signing that paperwork?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I haven't forced you, I haven't threatened you.
No, you just explained to me how to.
Okay,
So,
all right. So like I said, if they haven't come and got you in a certain period of time, we will bring you back, okay?
okay, thank you.
All right, good luck to you and have a good day.
You too.
And
Thank
from the
you.
jail, could I get Miss Spiegel next? Bye, Mr. Alanis.
Bye.
I'm going to take care of Miss Spiegel and then I'm out of time, Miss Underwood, so.
I get it, Your Honor. I spoke with her. We're ready to go.
What are you, what are you doing at? Oh, shoot, I don't know. We'll try to figure it out. All right, I may be able to. Spiegel, Lambert, Runner. Have you spoke to everybody, Miss Underwood?
Unfortunately, they didn't bring Mr. Lambert. Somehow they sometimes forget my last person and don't bring them. But I've spoken to Ms. Spiegel, Mr. Renner, and Mr. Ladd. But I understand Ladd's been postponed.
Yep, so Mr.
And I was gonna
Malaro
ask
stepped
that
in.
anyway. I just want you to know.
So we adjourned it to August 18 at 8:15 because Mr. Malaro represents him downstairs.
Yeah, and I think there's all sorts of stuff in that probation violation report that shouldn't be there. So.
All right, Ms. Spiegel, how are you today?
Good morning. Pretty good.
All right, just for your own benefit, your mother is present in the courtroom. All
Hi,
right,
Mom.
this. Oh, and this is.
Happy birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday tomorrow.